If I blow my nose, just be aware. Anyway, so this topic, or today's note, is about our parents, our African parents, and our African parents and their influences on our lives, our beliefs, and our morals, like how we live our day-to-day lives, like their parenting. So I'm just gonna say, having African parents isn't always the easiest thing. Does everybody agree? It's nice, but
it's good, but it's like
sometimes you're proud to have them, but sometimes
it's just why. But I feel like there are different type of African parents. Like we have like the core Africans from Nigeria. And we have the Oreos, like, oh yeah, you can do this. And we have the
Hannah and Kumi's parents.
No, hang on a minute. What do you mean by Oreo?
As in they're black, but like inside they're on your balls.
Tell me, if any of you guys are Nigerian, how many of you guys have been allowed to go to a sleeper? Is that normal?
Yes, it is. I went to sleeper.
Exactly. You see,
that was you.
Say one, and even email it to us. Say one person.
Wait, DM us on Instagram. Tell us if you're allowed to go to sleeper.
Because like I know it was never a vibe. Like literally.
Yeah, your parents let you go. Your parents will let them come to your house, but they'll never let you go.
That's what I mean by Oreos.
My parents,
core African parents here, like it's like they have all this big manism stuff, but the Oreos they let these certain privileges.
Certain things just be
like this.
These little things. Because if I say I want to even go to my friend's house, they'll be saying, "Who? Which friend?
Can I go out today?
Why?
Oh, yeah, it's all right.
Let me call their
parents.
6.
What do they look like? I don't know what African or Nigerian parents are talking about.
Wait, so what
I've
would
never
you
seen these people.
So what would you actually like then?
That
Not everything, but like certain privilege that you get that we will get.
Older.
What
No,
you
but
guys?
when you were younger.
When you were
Yeah.
I did. I
didn't go to any. I went to one sleepover.
I went to 0.
In my entire, I couldn't go into parties. The way you go to parties
I don't
like
go
that.
to parties. I don't go to parties.
She went to one the other day.
No,
Exactly.
but that wasn't a party. I just go out with my friends for their birthday. That wasn't really.
That's party, basically.
That's not like a party. You don't know what a party is.
Like a welcome to my house party.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm proud to
Anyway, my birthday comes soon. You know.
Okay, calm down.
Oh,
Let's get back to the topic.
All right. Yeah. But anyway, so I kind of respect my parents in a way for the way they brought me up.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's things that I know now that I would I can take with me for the rest of my life. Like I know that.
Can cook.
I can cook. I've been basically been made I could be a housewife.
Any single man out there, she can cook.
Any brothers out there?
Email me.
No, don't email anybody. But I'm saying that.
I feel like
you go.
I feel like there's a lot of benefits of being African, having African parents. Like we said here, we have tough mindset. There's a lot of things that people crumble.
That's true.
Like my friends out there, will be like, I can't do it. But I'll be like, what is it? It's minor. I'll do it and want to do more.
Nothing is ever an obstacle.
Yeah.
Like we always power through.
They don't believe.
We believe.
I believe you are.
Man, if you get copyrighted because you're
Also, saying that even though there's positives, there's a lot of negatives. African they can't communicate.
Oh
Actually, my parents are pretty good at communicating.
There's different types of.
Your parents are kind of.
You see, I think there's different types of Oreos. Like these two, they have extreme.
No.
My Oreo is more of
no.
The inside is
you're the chocolate Oreo.
No, the inside is a little bit chocolate. Maybe caramel Oreo like that.
You guys are the golden
Who's
cookie.
you two, by the way?
Oh, Hannah and Mary.
What?
I'll tell you around, by the way. Mary and Hannah, you two, you guys have the golden cookie one. You know, it's a white cookie and it's sliced Oreo. But say you are actual Oreo. It's like
No.
the black cookie.
Do you know what it is?
But
if you go to Lidl, yeah.
Everyone else here is triple chocolate.
Okay.
No,
Triple
if you go to
dark cookie.
Lidl, yeah, you know the triple chocolate cookies.
That's what I am.
No, that's what I am. You're the full dark chocolate.
Yeah,
cookie.
that's
The
it.
triple chocolate has white chocolate, it has milk chocolate, and it has dark chocolate. I'm that.
guys.
But you guys,
Guys, can we
guys,
get back a
talking about
little
food.
bit?
okay, let's
Your brother
Yeah.
cannot cook. Cannot cook.
Me, I cannot cook. What do you
Your
mean I
brother
can't
cannot
cook?
cook.
Indomie and bread. You're rude. You're rude. I don't cook
Indomie and bread. Shut up.
By the way,
That was saying she was sick. Look at her. Look at her.
She didn't fall. Eddie didn't fall.
How can you say I could cook Indomie and bread? You know
by the
what?
way,
Yeah.
by the way, guys,
What?
for the people that don't know at home,
That
No,
what?
she said she
That
can
is
only cook
rich.
fried rice.
Rich,
No, I didn't say I
rich
could
the one
only
that
cook
can't
fried rice. I
cook.
said I cook
Rice.
fried
He
rice.
can't.
What if
He
you don't have
says
butter?
he told me that he can eat rice and butter. He can't cook the rice. Sorry, what?
No,
How?
Rich can cook rice though. He can
Can
cook
he?
rice though.
Can
You
he?
can.
Is he
Can he
edible
cooks
though?
rice?
Stop
It
defending
actually
your
is,
brother.
It is. I promise
It's a
you.
shame he's
It was
not
before-
here
Do you
to
know what it
defend
is? Do you
himself.
know what it is? Before it was a bit mad, but now because he has to cook rice a lot. When my parents.
What do you mean you have to cook
It's two
rice
birds
alone?
rice
He
on the
actually
block.
does.
Okay,
like,
but
before
how
my
often
parents
does he actually cook though?
He cooked rice like 2 days ago.
Okay,
2 days.
okay. Let's stop bashing Rich here. Let's
Alright.
get
Yeah,
back.
because he's not even here. He's not even
This-
here.
this
The
second
next
point that we
podcast
said-
you'll get to know Rich in it.
The second point that we said is like also like a.
Anyway,
No, but I'm trying to say that now that me and
Kumi.
Kumi, sorry.
Oh, by the way, my name is Mary, but I'm also known as Kumi.
Coombs.
Okay, now that me and Mary are older, they communicate well, but when we were younger, they did not communicate.
I
we
promise
don't
you.
know. We
maybe,
didn't know.
Maybe because of our age.
You know what?
It's
Sometimes
your age.
sometimes
I
you're
feel
just
like-
not listening.
Yeah, but
No,
they don't like to listen.
Wait,
Guys, wait.
can I say something? Let me just tell you this. Our communication when we were younger, or anything full stop, was not what it is now. It grows with age and it takes time. Rome was not built in a day.
Exactly.
Should have been.
Rome was literally. Oh, shut up! Rome was legit not built in a day. I used to get beat. I used to get in trouble.
Of course.
I
Please,
know.
Please,
Trust me,
it's
we
not, it's
know.
not beating. Is you
got
get
light
discipline.
taps. You
Because
got
even-
light-
No, I had to kneel down and raise my arms, and my arms were killing.
Wait, don't say beat.
Excuse me, calm down.
Please, don't put them in prison. Like, you know,
For real. Excuse me, calm down.
I'm not putting them, taking them to the police. I'm not charging.
Oh
saying
my
that.
gosh. One day I came home and I said to my mum, in school we learnt that if anyone beats you, that's an adult. You can call child line. So I said to them, so that means you guys can't beat me anymore. And my parents were like, you gotta go child line. And I didn't even remember that. They told me this like a year ago that I came home and I
I can't
actually
lie,
said
yeah.
that.
What I hate more than all that stuff is comparison.
Oh, yes.
I hate that with my chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate it with my chest. How you not telling me, oh, look at your friends in Nigeria. They're giving birth to babies.
Oh.
Yeah.
But even I give a pop at you and a girl
You,
down,
how
yeah?
you gonna pop it? How?
You wanna it never go down, yeah? It's a problem.
No, but I think it's more to
how
do with
graphic.
education
Wow.
more than anything
Yeah.
else. It's education because they value it so much. And after,
You make Nigeria
because
have
no,
degrees.
education, yeah, is like go to African parents. Let's be real right now.
Yeah, it
If
is.
you get, if you get
And I think that's part of the lifestyle they want us to put into our.
But I feel like
Life as
some
well.
of them, their mindset is changing. So like they're not just thinking about you finish your school, you must do your O level, you
Yeah,
must go
yeah,
to
yeah.
university. Most of them they're changing their mindset and realizing that doesn't
Do
work
what-
for everybody.
Yeah,
Do whatever
you
makes
want, as long as
makes
you're
you happy.
doing
Because I feel like I feel like the 9 to 5 era is like is washing out. Like 9 to 5 is not the vibe anymore. Like
It's
you
not
know
the
every day
vibe.
like look at Bill Gates and all those people. They didn't go university, even though they were.
Bill Gates went to university.
No,
Oh,
Bill Gates.
your facts are wrong.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Ah, you
There's
don't
a lot of people
know.
that didn't go university,
Yeah.
but they're making it now. Like they're actually like succeeding. So
No, but I think why they were like this or why they why they are like this, why education is so important. Like we should let you guys know that we all live in the UK, and it's only by our parents moving here, the grace of God, that we're able to be brought up in such a place, because now we have opportunities, and they're trying to be like, okay, get your education so that you can have a better life than we did.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's their mentality. That's why they're trying to like get us to be better, to do better. We have to do better than everybody else out there.
Yes, sister, preach.
Because
But
like,
I agree with that.
But the way they do it, is by force sometimes.
Yeah,
Now,
sometimes
that's
by
how
force.
some
Like-
kids get pressured into stuff.
like I have a friend, like he's doing a subject in school right now, and like he absolutely hates it with a passion. Like he doesn't like that subject. It's to do with science. I'm not gonna say the subject because we know I'm talking about it, but it's to do with science. He does not like it at all. But because his parents actually forced him, they're actually like, oh, you must do it. Like you have no choice. Now he's doing it, and he regrets it. So now he's gonna go to uni, do that subject, get work 9 to 5 every day. He's gonna be bored because like his parents forced him to do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not all, but some African parents are trying to live their life through their own kids.
Yeah, they do like to live vicariously through you.
You have no choice but to do this. But even in our
Vicinity.
in our
little circle.
in our little circle here, in our church here, like some people that be like, you must do this, like you must do this, you must do that, even though that like their child is not old enough to even decide what they want. Remember, Like, you must do it.
I get it because they've I feel like all of our parents here have come from such hard lives, and they just want better than what they had.
Exactly.
And I completely understand it, but at the end of the day, like, leave us room to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Leave us room to to find our own feet in this world. And although the Bible does say, like in Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6, train a child in the way she grows, and when he grows he shall not depart from it.
Okay.
Like, that is word. I stand by that.
Because I've been trained so
exactly.
much.
You know,
Like,
some of us have been trained, like all of us, to be honest, have had such good home training. Like when we go out there, people, even within our homes, we are the epitome, and people look up to us and be like, oh, look at so-and-so's child, look at, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good ego boost and all that.
By the way, it's
but not
Hannah and Mary, they're pastors' children.
yeah, we're PKs.
Yeah.
So just throw that in there.
No, as a PK, I didn't feel any pressure though.
I didn't feel pressure.
I didn't feel pressure as a
Because
PK.
like they didn't. Yeah, okay. There were times where it's like, oh, you can't do this. You're pastor's children. You're not supposed to do this.
True.
And I didn't understand it when I was younger, but I
Oh
understand
my gosh,
it now.
I've got a funny story. Can I say the story?
Yeah, say the story.
So basically, Tosi was going to, she was going out with her friends. Hannah was going out with her friends, and we were all like, oh, where you go? She's like, I'm going to a pole dancing class. And when she said it to me, I was like, pole dancing? I was like, oh, I wouldn't do that.
It was pole exercise.
Oh, sorry, pole exercising.
I would go. I can't lie. I would actually go.
I would not have gone. And then
I don't even have the guts to
You
open
don't
my mouth.
actually have
What?
to do. You don't. It's not like you're stripping or anything. You're like fully clothed. It's just a.
no, you're not. You're wearing tiny shorts.
No, you don't have to.
No, yes, you are.
You
because
don't have
how
to
are you
wear
going to
tiny
get up the
shorts.
pole?
But I was wearing tiny shorts.
that
day.
was
But it was literally just the four of us and the lady that was training us. So it wasn't like there was bare bubble.
Basically, but then Daddy, no, but
to a pole dancing club.
I
It
know.
wasn't pole. It was exercise.
Anyway,
you know the thick as pole dance.
that day,
Are you a stripper?
that day, what's it called? I was like, I don't know, Hannah, I wouldn't. In my mind, I was like, it's a bit risque. Then she told Dad, she was like, oh, I'm going to a pole dancing exercise, and she was shouting it around the house. I was like, this girl's she's a bit brave, isn't she? Telling her pastor, who's also known as her dad, I'm going to a pole dancing exercise. And I was like, oh, anyway. In the end, Daddy didn't allow her to go. What? They had a fat argument.
Why would you go in the first place?
Why would you go?
No. But yeah, we had an argument. He was like, I don't condone it, and then I still left the house.
No, She left the house and then she came back and was like, I'm not going anymore. It was so funny.
I feel like a big thing in this African community is religion.
Nah.
So where did the tiny shorts come from? You said that you were wearing tiny shorts.
No, she was ready. She left the house for the pole dancing exercise.
So you were wearing tiny shorts when you left the house?
Yeah.
No, it was underneath my tracksuit.
But she was about to go work
And
that
I'll
pole.
take it off.
Yeah, I'll take off the
She was about to show them.
Religion,
Show them.
well, we're all Christians here.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Did you just call Hannah a stripper?
He did.
like
Hannah,
we're all Christians here, right?
Yes.
So I feel like that going to church thing, like some African parents tend to force their kids to go to church,
And that's the bad bit of it.
and like not just say, oh, come on Sundays, like, oh, Wednesday, Thursday, you must be in church for this, for that. Night vigil must be in church.
Hey.
Evangelist must be in church.
Hey.
Kids must be, like, everything. They try and force their children into everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it forcing? Yeah.
If your
Okay.
child don't want to go, I don't think.
No, but I'm
depends on the
saying
age.
if you are at, I don't know, you get to a point where you can say, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But before that point,
Yes.
you live in your mother and father's house.
They,
Go to wherever they tell you to go.
They're the ones that are feeding you. They're the ones that are clothing you. They're the ones that are even giving you, electricity. They're the ones that are paying for the mortgage.
For your
They're the ones that
Wi-Fi.
for your phone.
But
Without that, we can't actually go to that store to get your phone.
Exactly.
But it's like you have to let your child actually like know what he wants to do. You can't just say, oh, like you can't bring him to every single thing.
But what
but
After a certain age,
I think it depends.
after a certain
Age and
age.
maturity.
But
I think the problem is that African parents don't want to tell you why they're doing this. And after,
That goes back to communication,
So after,
doesn't it?
when they go to church, they're just there and don't know what to do. But if they tell them why they want you to go to church, maybe
Yeah, makes sense.
But
But
that could be a problem.
as Hannah said, and I think P said it as well, like at the end of the day, it's down to to your age and maturity. Like, but before that age, like you, they are accountable for you. And if anything happens to you, like they've got themselves to blame. They've got, they have the police will be on them, the social services and all this nonsense. So at the end of the day, as I go back to that Bible verse again, Proverbs 22 verse 6, train up a child in the way she should grow, and when they grow, they will not depart from it.
Okay, so what age do you feel like, after this age, like you shouldn't force them?
I think it depends more on the
16.
maturity.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna
Because you can be 16, you can be 18. Okay, maybe not 18, but maybe. It depends on how mature you are and how.
Yeah.
But if you keep pressuring a child to come to church and like you can see that it's not
Okay,
really
maybe
interested.
before. Okay, maybe before.
You gotta find something else to fill that time, that void. Like, they might go football or they might go this and this, like to ensure that on these days I'm not here, so you can't make me do this. I want to do something else.
Literally,
but it's the way you go about it as well.
Exactly. I was just about to say,
don't make your child bored of the religion.
No.
That's not the point.
But remember, Christianity is not a religion. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, but see, everyone understands a lifestyle, but like when you're a child, it's like to you, it's a must. It's like you must do this.
Yeah, but that's because, and also the thing is, you need to engage them in something that they will be interested in within the church. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In order for them to keep going back.
Church.
I think P said it the other day, like, it's down to the church. You can say your point. It's down to the church, and it's down to,
like the people in that church that they'll be able to connect with. Like, if your church is just like full of adults, there's rarely any kids, everyone is just like, I remember when we used to get placed in seats so we would talk to each other. It's not that it's annoying, but it's just like it makes everything so much more uncomfortable and boring and not fun. It makes it more strict.
Daniel, what do you think?
I think like as we grow up, that we should from like the ages of like 5 to 10, or like since we're being like a toddler and everything, we should be able to come to church. And then it's like when we hit like the secondary school age and we're like thinking for ourselves, become more mature and responsible, then we should, like, if there's anything, if the parents want you, they will ask you, why do you want to go to church today? If you have something to do or anything, you can just go. I don't think they should force you at this stage, because it will just make you like bored of the religion.
My parents used to ask me, like, when I was a bit younger, like, if they would ask, do you want to go to church today? And I'd be like, yes or no, and then they would ask me why don't you want to come, and then I'll tell them, and if it was a valid reason, they'll be like,
that's why I think, because
that's a right approach.
Yeah, because if there's no valid, if the parents ask you if you want to go to church there, and you say no,
I don't feel like,
and they ask you what you're doing at home, and you say you don't feel like coming to church, then it's just like, but then you're not doing anything productive. Like instead, you might go to church and you can connect with your people and do more stuff.
I think that's why it's like,
but it's like there's not always people to connect.
Exactly.
That depends on the church.
That's what I was trying to go to that. Yeah,
like, that's the problem with churches as well. Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, with our church here, do you think like
it's fine because
I think it's fine because I have all of
you have
you
a
guys.
youth group in it.
Yeah, we have each other for like
and have kids as well.
And that's kids. So if you go to church, it's just that it's all adults.
With us here is like, because we've known each other for a long time. So there's like, what's it? We know each other.
Connection.
So with a youth group, we won't be bored of each other. You get what I mean? But other people that we don't know, and they come here, they wouldn't really communicate with us. So.
No, but we try.
Wait, but Ellie and David, you guys, you didn't know what's going on. So
when you guys came in,
how did you feel about
Ellie, and how long have you been in the UK now?
What, 2 years?
Has it only been 2 years?
No, it's turning 3 in March.
No, it's been longer.
Yeah,
you came in like 2016.
I feel like 5 years.
Yeah. We feel like we've known you for ages.
See, but that's
the type of thing that.
What do you think, David?
How did you find? Was it easy to come into here? Like, was it easy to come to
join us? Was it welcome? Were we welcoming?
Yeah, to be honest, you guys were actually kind of welcoming, so it was easier to blend in.
Kind.
I say you guys were kind.
Carry on.
So kind and welcoming.
So it was easier to talk to you guys and interact. Establishing a connection within the church is actually much easier than some others.
So what's the difference between here and Nigeria?
Oh yeah, that's what's the parenting? Wait, what's parenting? Is the parenting different?
Definitely, because parents are similar, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you stick to that strictness. So even if it's your auntie, like, your auntie is similar to your mom, and your mom will say the same as your auntie. So
no, but like, is your mum and dad stricter now?
No, my dad is definitely stricter than my mom.
But when you were in Nigeria, was he stricter in Nigeria or stricter here?
So my mom lived here, so she adapted here. But then my dad's still like,
it's still the same.
Okay. Maybe he's adapted because my mom be like, hey, stop that.
I'm saying,
you two, because Okpa and Yimika, they used to live in Nigeria, but you came at
we came here so young. It's like
it's different from
it's like you have to adapt. Like my mom, they have to adapt, and we just adapt. So it's like there's not much you can really do.
You guys used to be fresh.
I don't think I was. I barely said anything.
The way he talks on the phone, you're still.
I don't know why. It changes.
Oh, you're Nigerian. Like, you come here and you tell me, you're trying to abandon your nationality. Better stop it and be proud that you're Nigerian. I'm telling you right now.
We're not proud.
No,
I am proud.
Nigerian.
Don't get twisted. Like, if like being African is like you should do with pride, because like there's a lot of things, a lot of like W's that comes with being African.
What does W's mean?
Wins. There's a lot of wins. Like
sorry.
Like, let's not say like, oh, we're not.
Oh, we're poor. Sorry.
No.
Don't
like,
do that.
we're just trained like how our upbringing is, how our parents are, and like what they can improve on. And what they're doing better. So don't think like we're cussing like.
That's
we're
not
just
true.
bringing up the points, but my experience.
And I think it's just generally we're talking about our own experiences because, like over time, well for me anyway, I feel like my experience with my parents and my relationship with my parents has just gotten better. And I promise you, it may seem when I was younger, it may seem like they don't listen, they don't understand. But right now, I promise you, they don't understand now. When you're grown, they respect you more and they take you more and as an adult.
Understand and respect me.
No, but you know what I'm saying,
like different stage. You know, like.
Yeah.
They start to like understand you from younger ages, but for like some different parents, it takes time.
Yeah.
Like I see the difference between me and like, the way my parents treat me and the way my parents treat my sister.
For sure.
You understand? Because my sister's way older than me.
And you would, I'm sure if you ask your sister, she would say the exact same thing that I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, when my sister was younger, she has some funny story.
Yeah, exactly. So like the eldest always paves the way. Yeah. But I always feel like although nowadays more African parents, I don't know whether they do or they don't, or they try to take more note of our mental health.
Yeah, sure.
But
do you know what it is? Like a lot of like our aunties and stuff right now, they're becoming stuff like social workers and stuff. So they work with kids that go through like heavy mental health.
The ones that have dedication on such like on mental health and stuff like that, they understand. But like but the rest is like they're trying, but like they're not really there yet. Maybe because they have like younger kids or stuff like that, or the kids they're past that age to be talking to them on such levels.
So, you guys that came from Nigeria and coming here, so like in Nigeria, there's like the stuff you done wrong, you could improve here. So like,
and I think like
whatever like here is basically a second chance.
I mean, I won't stay for me second chance.
What do you mean?
I was like here.
In what area exactly?
Like, let's say you've done something wrong in school or something. Yeah, here, cause they don't know what you've done in school back then.
I understand.
So
they kind of don't know as well because you're in boarding school most of the time.
But I feel like that's not down to like parenting. That's just like starting fresh, like in anything. Like I could go to like a different place, like to let's say I go to Tottenham and I start fresh. They might know what I've done, but like no one really like no. But like back to the whole topic of mental health, like it's becoming like a really big thing these days, and parents are actually starting to realize it. And obviously not everyone like understands it and approaches it in the right way, but I think like we're on the good track.
You're on a good track.
Very good track to get in there in the end.
Yeah, because I think even like for the parents that are not like in that field, I think the ones that are in that field, they always like sometimes they even turn the Sunday service to like inform them about this.
It's really a big thing because like a lot of children from like an African like background, they just like crumble. Like when they go to uni and stuff like that.
They're like switch. They'll become
like different people and like they might be like good people at home, and they get to uni, there's something different, and they just crumble. But I feel like, saying that, I feel like the African parental culture now, I think it's dying type thing. Because after like when our generation, our turn, it won't be as strict as it was then.
No, but let's be frank though. I'm gonna be the way my mum and dad was for me. And I'm not gonna lie, but as I said the other day, I turned out all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that is like
I didn't.
No, you still have years ahead of me.
Exactly.
For what they are. That's what you're saying. But I'm telling you, like, if my parents know that if I get older, maybe for the first 2 years, like, I won't listen to them, no, but I'm so sorry. I'm just tired.
You'll be surprised.
I would. Maybe for the first year. When I turn 18, I won't listen to them. Maybe
turning 18 does not mean anything.
You live in their house. You live in their house. No, I'm going to follow their rules.
Turning 18 is actually all that.
It really is. Okay.
Or even though it's not all that.
You just become legal. That's about it.
I promise you, when you go to university, you'll realise how much you miss home.
Oh, yeah.
What?
100%.
Like, there'll be times like, I'm living my best life. You know, you're doing this, you're doing new experiences, you're meeting new people and all this. But at the end of the day, sometimes you're like, I'm really missing home.
Actually, wait. I'll just ask this question.
It's because they can't cook. That's not. And the loving of your family. I mean, Rich is gonna have a problem with that, but
he's gonna.
Why are we all blasting?
No, we're just
would
saying.
you beat your kids?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Wait.
If it's needed, it's needed.
Police don't come for me, but I'm beating my kids still.
It's true. No. Look, whether you're police or whatever, you see, kids actually need smacking. Sometimes they do. I'm really sorry. I hate it, but
you know,
oh my
is it
God,
for me,
this is needed
I want my
sometimes.
parents to be like a
Yeah. No, but you have that.
I don't need to touch them.
I don't need to especially when there's some mothers that don't even have the
I would never forget the day. I think I did something wrong. Mum goes, she looked at me and I knew I was in trouble. We got into the car. Best believe she was driving. She was pinching me from the back. And I was like, I'm sorry.
You know that was It's like you go to your friend's house, you collect rice.
Yes,
no.
Yes.
Wait, the worst one is when someone gives you money.
Give it to me.
I don't do this.
No.
Give it to me. I'll sing for you. I'll give you later.
What about the groceries that we bought Morrison's?
What are the burgers and cheese that you eat all this time?
I put money in your school.
Your school say, the bucket.
They don't like, I'll keep it for you, though. God, you see, on God knows what. Oh my
But now my parents can never do
That's
that.
where all my money is going.
But you know what I said? Like, I won't be my kids because I want a situation where like, I can speak to my kids one-on-one. Like we're not friends, don't get twisted. Like, but you're comfortable enough for me. Like you can tell me stuff. Like you can conversate. So that way you're not hiding anything from me. Like, I want to now start digging up trenches. Go find you so I can beat you.
Anyway, so in conclusion, we all love our parents. They're doing a great job. We've been all of us are turning out great. I was gonna say most, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway,
It's alright.
but anyway, this has been It's a Sticky One Still podcast with Peace,
Mary,
Daniel,
Hannah.
And Neil, so known as Deborah.
David.
And Yuri.
and remember, this is the podcast where we talk about sticky situations.